Max and the Lost Treasure. Max loved adventures more than anything in the world. He had a red backpack, a lucky hat, and a big imagination that carried him everywhere. One afternoon, while flipping through an old storybook, something slipped out from between the pages. It was a crumpled piece of paper. Max unfolded it carefully and gasped. It was a treasure map. The paper showed forests, rivers, and a tall mountain. Right in the middle was a giant red X, a real treasure. Max whispered, his eyes shining, "I have to find it." So he packed his backpack with snacks, a flashlight, and his magnifying glass, then set off on the journey of a lifetime. The map first led Max into a thick jungle. Tall trees swayed overhead, and vines brushed against his arms as he walked. Strange sounds filled the air, chirping parrots, buzzing insects, and a roar. Max froze. His knees trembled, but out of the bushes leapt not a scary lion, but a tiny lion cub with bright, playful eyes. "Hi," said the cub. "I'm Luca. What are you doing in my jungle?" "I'm searching for the lost treasure," Max explained. "Treasure?" Luca's ears perked up. "That sounds exciting. Can I come with you?" Max grinned, of course. And so, with Luca by his side, Max pressed on. Before long, they reached a rushing river. The water sparkled, but it was far too deep to walk across. Max sighed. "How will we get to the other side?" Just then, a giant turtle rose from the water, smiling kindly. "Hop on my back," said the turtle. "He'll take you across." "Thank you," Max and Luca said together. They climbed carefully onto the turtle's shell, and with a gentle splash, he carried them safely to the opposite bank. The map's path twisted and turned until it led to a mountain. At its base was a cave, dark and mysterious. A cool wind drifted from the entrance, making Max shiver. Luca's tail flicked nervously. "It looks scary in there." Max straightened his shoulders. "We can do this." He switched on his flashlight, and together they stepped inside. The cave was damp, with water dripping from the ceiling. Shadows stretched across the rocky walls, and bats fluttered overhead. But then, something magical happened. Tiny golden fireflies floated through the darkness, lighting up a trail ahead. "Look, Luca," whispered Max. "They're showing us the way." The friends followed the glowing fireflies deeper and deeper until they spotted something in the shadows. A giant wooden chest. Max's heart pounded as he brushed the dust from the lid. Slowly, with a loud creak, he opened the chest. Inside wasn't piles of gold or glittering jewels. It was a single shining compass,